Welcome to Animal Realm, your ultimate destination for all things wild. Let's know about the grizzly bear, Ursus arctos horribilis, is one of North America's most iconic and formidable wildlife species. Evolution and taxonomy. Origins and evolution. Grizzly bears are a subspecies of the brown bear, Ursus arctos, and share a common ancestor with other bear species. Their evolutionary history dates back millions of years, with the earliest bear ancestors emerging during the Miocene epoch. Subspecies of brown bears. Grizzly bears are part of the broader brown bear species, which is divided into several subspecies based on geographic distribution and physical characteristics. The Kodiak bear, Ursus arctos middendorfi, and the Eurasian brown bear, Ursus arctos arctos, are notable relatives. Differences between grizzly bears and other brown bears. While all brown bears share common traits, grizzly bears are distinguished by their physical and behavioral adaptations to the specific environments of North America. These adaptations include their distinctive hump, powerful forelimbs, and varied diet. Physical characteristics. Size and build. Grizzly bears are large, muscular animals with males typically weighing between 400 to 790 pounds, 180 to 360 kilograms, and females between 290 to 400 pounds, 130 to 180 kilograms. They stand about 3.3 feet, 1 meter, at the shoulder and can reach lengths of up to 7 feet, 2.13 meters. Fur and coloration. Grizzly bears have thick, coarse fur that varies in color from light brown to dark brown, often with a grizzled or silver-tipped appearance, which gives them their name. Their fur provides insulation against cold temperatures and protection from injuries. Distinguishing features. The most distinctive feature of a grizzly bear is the pronounced hump on its shoulders, formed by muscles used for digging and powerful forelimb movements. They also have long, curved claws and a concave facial profile. Sensory abilities. Grizzly bears possess highly developed senses, particularly their sense of smell, which is estimated to be about 2,100 times more sensitive than that of humans. This acute sense of smell is crucial for locating food and detecting potential threats. Behavior and social structure. Solitary nature. Grizzly bears are primarily solitary animals, with individuals maintaining distinct home ranges. However, they may congregate in areas with abundant food resources, such as salmon streams, during certain times of the year. Communication. Grizzly bears communicate through vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. Growls, roars, and grunts are common vocalizations, while body postures and movements convey dominance, submission, or curiosity. Territorial behavior. While grizzly bears do not strictly defend territories, they establish home ranges that can overlap with those of other bears. Males typically have larger ranges than females, and these ranges can vary widely depending on food availability. Mating and reproduction. The mating season for grizzly bears occurs from May to July. Males and females may stay together for a few days to several weeks during this period. Females exhibit delayed implantation, where the fertilized egg does not immediately implant in the uterus, allowing for birth timing to coincide with food availability. Raising offspring. Female grizzly bears give birth during hibernation, usually to 1 to 4 cubs. Cubs are born blind, hairless, and extremely vulnerable, relying entirely on their mother for warmth and nutrition. The mother nurses and cares for the cubs until they are weaned and ready to follow her out of the den in the spring. Habitat and range. Geographic distribution. Grizzly bears are found in various regions across North America, including Alaska, Western Canada, and parts of the northwestern United States. Historically, their range extended much farther south, but human activities have significantly reduced their distribution. Preferred habitats. Grizzly bears inhabit diverse environments, from coastal areas and river valleys to mountain forests and tundra. They are highly adaptable and can thrive in regions with abundant food sources and suitable denning sites. Seasonal movements. Grizzly bears exhibit seasonal movements in response to food availability and environmental conditions. During the spring and summer, they may move to higher elevations to forage, while in the fall, they seek out rich food sources to build fat reserves for hibernation. Denning and hibernation. Grizzly bears enter a state of hibernation during the winter months, typically from October to April. They excavate dens in sheltered locations, such as hillsides or forested areas, where they remain dormant, relying on stored body fat for energy. Diet and foraging behavior. Omnivorous diet. Grizzly bears have an omnivorous diet, consuming a wide variety of foods depending on seasonal availability. Their diet includes plants, berries, roots, insects, fish, and small to large mammals. Seasonal foraging. The diet of grizzly bears changes with the seasons. In the spring, they feed on newly emerging vegetation and animal carcasses. During the summer, they consume a high volume of berries and fish, particularly salmon. In the fall, they focus on fat-rich foods to prepare for hibernation. Hunting and scavenging. Grizzly bears are skilled hunters and scavengers. They hunt prey such as moose, elk, and deer, and are also opportunistic feeders, scavenging on carrion left by other predators or natural deaths. Feeding hierarchy. When multiple bears congregate at a rich food source, such as a salmon stream, a feeding hierarchy is established. Dominant bears, often larger and more aggressive individuals, feed first, followed by subordinate bears. Human grizzly bear interactions. Historical relationship. The relationship between humans and grizzly bears has been complex and often fraught with conflict. Indigenous cultures revered grizzly bears and incorporated them into their spiritual and cultural practices. However, European settlers viewed them as threats and hunted them extensively. Human-wildlife conflict. Human grizzly bear conflicts often arise from habitat encroachment, livestock predation, and competition for resources. These conflicts can result in negative outcomes for both bears and humans, including property damage and bear mortality. Coexistence strategies. Various strategies have been developed to promote coexistence between humans and grizzly bears. These include bear-proofing food and garbage storage, using electric fencing to protect livestock, and implementing bear awareness and education programs. Cultural significance. Grizzly bears hold significant cultural importance for many indigenous communities. They are often depicted in art, mythology, and storytelling, symbolizing strength, resilience, and connection to the natural world. 9. Grizzly bears in popular culture and media. Mythology and folklore. Grizzly bears appear prominently in the mythology and folklore of many cultures. They are often portrayed as powerful and wise animals, revered for their strength and survival skills. Grizzly bears in literature. Grizzly bears have been featured in numerous works of literature, from classic tales like The Call of the Wild by Jack London to modern novels and children's books. These stories often highlight the bear's role as a symbol of wilderness and untamed nature. Grizzly bears in film and media. Grizzly bears have been depicted in various films, documentaries, and television shows. Iconic films like The Revenant and nature documentaries like Grizzly Man showcase the bear's formidable presence and complex. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey through the animal realm. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting animal adventures. Until next time.